In London, in our rented pub equipped with hidden cameras, we're meeting Mr. Amoah, who says he's a diplomat. I'm supposed to give him $12,000, a fee to expedite my receiving $2 million as a reward for helping a poor, sick widow. Of course, we know this is all a major league scam, but I want to appear to be a diligent businessman, so I ask for some identification and some proof this is all real.
So the document, your diplomatic documents are actually kept at the airport, so you can't carry them with you?
No, you don't do that.
But what if you get stopped and you have to prove to somebody that you're a diplomat, though?
You go to the airport.
So you just go to the airport? Straight. Yeah.
If I was curious what was up with him, he also wanted to know where my $12,000 fee was. Since he's never getting any $12,000, I stall him. I tell him there's a problem with the bank, but we'll meet him later with the cash in Trafalgar Square.
Hello.
Here's the thing. There was another problem at the bank.
Remember, we're getting an inside look at how the scam works, but we're also baiting him on behalf of all those who've been scammed worldwide. So I continue to hold out the promise that he's got a ready and willing sucker at his disposal.
Can you meet me back at the pub in 1 hour?
1 hour time.
1 hour time, and I'll have it all together. I appreciate it, and I apologize for that, but I'm trying to do... those are great-looking shoes, by the way. Where'd you get those? I love those.
Yeah, all over there. If you had wanted, I would have bring some of it for you.
All right, good.
Yeah.
So in 1 hour, back at the pub, we'll be done.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
then.
my friend. Sorry for the trouble.
No
all
problem.
right. Thanks very much. We'll see you in 1 hour then. All right.
Okay.
All right, good.
Thank you.
All right.
Finally, lured by the smell of easy cash, he comes back to the pub right on time.
Quick there.
And now, it's time to tell him I'm not a sucker after all.
Remember how you said you were concerned that something like this could be splashed all over the TV news?
And that is if I don't know.
There's something else you don't know, and that is I am not really Rich Greenbaum. My name is Chris Hansen, and I'm a television news reporter in the United States.
Okay.
And we are doing an investigative story on people like yourselves who appear to be trying to steal money from American investors. I work for a show called Dateline NBC. And you've just been caught.
No problem.
What was going to happen with that 8,000 euros? It was going to go in your pocket and you're going to split it with your cohorts, right? There was no consignment. There's no box of money at the airport. How often do you rip people off this way? Tell me.
I've told you so. I don't know. It depends on you.
I think it depends on you. I think you were going to steal 8,000 euros from me today.
Me?
You and the rest of your organization. Do you really expect me to believe that a diplomat has to keep his passport at an airport? I mean, do I look stupid to you?
No.
You know that's not true, right?
Yeah.
You lied to me, right? What do you
Can I
do?
get some drink or something?
You want something to drink?
Yeah.
What would you like?
Mr. Amoah clearly isn't ready for this. That's why he continues to sweat profusely.
I'm trying to get answers from you. Okay, so tell me how this works. How many people are in your organization? The answer is not at the bottom of that beer glass, by the way. The answer is up here. Tell me what was going to happen with that money had I given it to you and had you walked out that door.
But you called me. I never called you anyway. You called me.
I called you because I was put in contact with you from another man who was trying to rip us off as part of the same scheme.
So what do we do now?
So you tell me. You tell me.
I don't have anything to say again.
You don't have anything to say?
I'll finish discussing with you.
You're finished discussing this with me?
Yes, please.
All right, I have one more question for you. I'd like to get that $200 back I gave you earlier.
No problem.
Okay. Thank you.
This money you give to me.
Well, you're free to leave, by the way.
Mr. Amoah eventually leaves, empty-handed. But we don't. In just a few days, we're able to put a few faces into the rogues gallery of internet conmen. They're players in a sprawling criminal network that continues to steal millions from victims. FBI Special Agent John Hambrick.
It was interesting that your efforts were so
productive in terms of getting as far as you did with the face-to-face. That was substantial.
Substantial because, as we learned in our investigation, these scammers are usually phantoms, role players, acting their parts behind a string of fake names, internet personas, and email addresses. But even after we caught these characters in the flesh, they were able to disappear into thin air.
From my perception, there is not one man that you take him out and that you're going to take down the network. It is far more diverse than that, and there are several kingpins.
It sounds like that this scam is going to be going on for the foreseeable future.
It does. I have to agree with that. This scam is going to be out there. And the bottom line is, if you want to send your life inheritance off to another country, there's someone there that's willing to receive it.
And so, some advice for those who receive an enticing email from a stranger in need of help. A friend offering untold riches.
If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Delete the email. If you don't know who sent you that email, delete it.
Next week, we'll take you inside a scam that won't go away by just hitting delete. It's the world of identity thieves who victimize consumers by stealing their credit card and bank information to the tune of nearly $5 billion a year. We'll watch in real time as those identity thieves steal the credit card numbers and go on shopping sprees.
Okay, we have a hit on Ernesto for $723.74.
Wow. 1 minute, 3 seconds.
Then we'll go on the hunt for them and find out where some of that stolen loot is heading.
PSP value pack. Boy, somebody's got some lucky nieces, nephews, or kids.
It's a journey into a criminal underground that claims millions of victims each year. Maybe you've been one of them.
That's next week. In the meantime, for the latest information about these internet schemes, and keep in mind they change all the time, visit our website at dateline.msnbc.com.